Hey, Cub fans. Thanks for tuning in on Cubs 24/7, where Randy talks Cubs. We're going to talk pitching prospect Kohl Franklin today. Kohl is a 24-year-old right-handed pitcher, currently ranked 28th on our top 30 prospect list. He's had sort of a rough start to his career, and we're optimistic that things are going to turn for him. So I wanted to take some time and do a little research on Kohl. So let's get to know Kohl Riddle Franklin, born September 9th, 1999. 6'4", right-handed pitcher, 24 years old. Played high school ball in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, at Broken Arrow High School. He was a very highly sought-after pitcher in Oklahoma, but he missed most all of his senior year with a broken foot. Well, that didn't stop the Cubs from drafting him. They wanted him. They selected him in the 6th round of the 2018 draft. He was taken with the 188th pick, but he hadn't pitched in high school, had the broken foot. Well, Kohl had committed to go to Oklahoma and was going to, so in order for the Cubs to sign him, they offered him third-round money. So Kohl decided to go ahead and sign and forego his trip to Oklahoma to pitch for the Sooners. Signed for $450,000 in the 2018 draft. Side note: Kohl is the nephew of Ryan Franklin. Ryan was a 12-year Major League veteran, and his best stint, he was a closer for the Cardinals from like 07 to 2011, and he had 38 saves in 09. And Ryan Franklin, about the same size as Kohl. Kohl's actually an inch bigger. So I just thought that was interesting. So Kohl's got a successful major league closer as an uncle in Ryan Franklin. So when the Cubs drafted Kohl in 2018, his scouting grades were really good. He had 4 pitches at the time, and they were all plus pitches. So he was a lot of talent. To make sure that they started slow, they assigned him to rookie ball in 2018, and Kohl only pitched in 5 games through about 8 innings. So just enough to get him a little bit of a taste. So that was 2018. So he didn't missed his senior year in 2018, and then he just threw 8 innings in 2018 in rookie ball. 2019, they started him out at Low A Eugene Emeralds. And again, very slow, 10 games, 10 starts, and he does really well, 2.31 ERA. He's a strikeout guy. He's a power pitcher, 11.3 strikeouts per 9 with Eugene, and only walked 3.2 per 9. So really a good first start, 2019 with the Eugene Emeralds. Then things start to go wrong again. 2020 didn't play because of the COVID year. So 2021, didn't play again. Had an oblique injury, and he had shoulder issues. So at this point, he missed his senior year, 2018, played 5 games in rookie ball, 10 games with Eugene, missed 2020, missed 21. So in the last 3 or 4 years, he's barely pitched. So that brings us to 2022. He missed 2020. He was injured in 2021, so I figured 2022 was sort of a rehab year for him, and it really was. They sent him to South Bend to pitch for the High A Cubs in South Bend, and we're thinking rehab stint. So he only throws 69 innings over 23 games. So they spread him out. He was getting about a start a week, limiting him to about 3 innings per game, working on his stuff, just kind of using it to get back ready to go. So his production numbers weren't great. 6.88 ERA. He did strike out almost 10 per 9, however, and walked 5.3 per 9. So kind of a tough run. You know, you take Kohl's last 5 or 6 years. Well, he's only at this point. He's barely pitched in pro ball, about 120 innings. So 24-year-old Kohl Franklin has just had sort of a rough go in terms of building his foundation. 2023, he's assigned to the South Bend Cubs, and he does really well out of the chute. Pitches 5 games, turns in a 2.79 ERA, throws 19 in the third innings. He averages 14 strikeouts per 9, so he has 30 Ks in those 19 in the third inning, walked 12. So just had a really good start. So they bump him up to the Tennessee Smokies. With the Smokies, he pitches in 21 games, all 21 were starts, throws 85 and 2/3 innings, and that averages out to about 4 innings per game, so they bumped him up. His ERA 5.99, he had 86 strikeouts, and that's a 9.0 strikeout per 9 number, so that's pretty good. Walked 38, so that's a 4.0 based on balls per 9. So, his 2023 numbers are decent for what he is, a 6'4" power pitcher. And we'll see what happens with Kohl, but he just at this point just still hasn't had enough time to develop. We'll see if he stays healthy and where he pitches in 2024. But let's talk about his pitches. Originally, when they drafted him, he had 4+ pitches. There's been some adjustment on that, but he's still a 4 pitch repertoire. His fastball touches 99, but he works around 94 to 97. And his fastball command is really critical to his success. His fastball doesn't have the carry that a lot of fastballs do, the carry and the run that you might look for. His fastball more has a downhill path. So if he catches a big part of the plate with that, he tends to get hit with it. His changeup is his best secondary pitch, and it's a decent changeup, but the adjustment they want to make is he's throwing it a little too hard. He's throwing it up mid-80s, so it's not getting quite the movement that they hope. So that's going to be an adjustment for Kohl that we can watch moving forward as well. He never really showed the touch on his spin, so he kind of gave up on the traditional curveball, and he's been working on what they're calling a knuckle curve. And he's throwing this between 78 and 82 miles per hour. And when he can command that, it's a really effective pitch. So taking a little bit of pace off of his change, getting a better feel for that knuckle curve is the project. And he also has a slider that has got some sweep in it. He throws that low 80s. So fastball with velocity, needs to command it. It doesn't have the run and the carry on it. His change needs to be tweaked a little bit. I think that's pretty simple. Get that knuckle curve to where he can command it and has that slider. So he's potentially got some repertoire that he could be useful. They're talking about his potential being a multi-inning reliever. So we'll see what they do with Kohl Franklin in 2024. He's currently 28th on the top 30 list. He's only 24 years old. He's got very little experience. Big guy, big arm, so it's going to be interesting to see what Kohl does in 2024. I'll be watching. So I hope you enjoyed that. Appreciate you checking in with us here on Cubs 24/7, where Randy talks Cubs, and we'll be back very soon with some more Cub talk. Go Cubs, go.